So, okay, you have your name, your link with Rory and all that good stuff there. But then another big milestone in your career was when you put out a song called Glory, the original version.
Yes.
Tell me how you came up with that one there, because with Glory now, it's like we heard you on the hardcore original dancehall rhythm, reggae rhythms and stuff that rub it up. But then this now flipped the script and you flowed on it just like you were flowing on every other rhythm. And to me, again, this is me. I felt like listening to this song. I said, listen, if Beyonce was born in Jamaica, this is how Beyonce would sound on this song right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big compliment because I'm a huge Beyonce fan.
You okay? Now that I said that to you, take off your own hat, put on my hat, and listen back to that song, and you'll understand why I said what I just said.
You have a point because since when she's been doing the rapping stuff, like even on her recent stuff, she kind of does. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
How did you come up with Glory?
So Glory is like pandemic warrior spirit vibes.
Right.
So it's like we are the warriors right now. This pandemic is not going to dim our light and stop our flame. So if you, I'm not sure if you've seen the visualize of what a glory. I was standing in the ocean with a flame, with a torch. It was kind of symbolic of us not just being drowned by this tsunami of like diseases and viruses. So it was literally what I needed to hear, and I figured if I need to hear it, other people need to hear it too. So that's really what Glory is like, surviving the pandemic.
Definitely something, and you're talking about something we all needed to hear. And then you came up with, you called his name in the original version, and then he appeared on the remix, Sizzla Kalonji. How do you connect with Sizzla Kalonji? Again, he's one of those fire burners. He's one of those people you want to hear in a pandemic and those type of stuff there. How do you connect with Mr. Kalonji?
I think there's another manifestation because like the real anchor for him being on the second one was because I name dropped him. And then my manager, Xavier, co-management, he heard me when I was saying to the group of them that, listen, Kalonji, I think Kalonji would have liked this because I name drop him and me, and I think he went to his studio like the night after that and played the song for him. And he was like, no, man, but my name that she used on the song bad, So when he heard it, he rocked with it. And after that, he was in the studio and he called me and said, listen, I'm doing a verse now, coming out of the studio.
How did that feel going from listening to SZA, name dropping SZA, to now doing something with SZA, recording with him? How did that feel?
Actually, it's unreal. It still is unreal because like, I just can't wrap my head around the fact that it happened, but it did. And I'm very, very grateful for all of the key components that would make it happen, including me being inspired to call his name, and then management following through, making him hear the song and him loving the song, and just how seamless he was on the rhythm as well. It's like, whoa,
No, definitely that's a big moment. You have these moments that you just seem to manifest or just happens to you. They're crazy. Lincoln with Rory Stone Love, getting a feature with SZA. Now this one here, doing the verses after party with Rory again. And this is the verses with Bounty and Beanie. All right. How did this happen here now? And what was this like now for you in your career?
Amazing. I mean, I was looking at the live afterwards, and you have like Swiss beat, you have Timberland, you have all of these big names watching the live.
Mhm.
And I'm like, this was my like a 30 seconds of global creative. So I felt like, wow, like it just dawned on me that we really can create the lives that we want. Because I went from just writing stuff in my room to like just collaborating with massive names and stuff like that. So it's like sometimes you're the only thing holding you back. You just have to kind of go for it.
And is this something you've always believed in, where you could basically manifest the life that you're looking for?
Yeah, I think so, because I think I've always been programmed this way because I grew up as a very talented child, and it wasn't anything that I thought about. For example, I was very good at running. So track and field were like just second nature to me. I was the fastest thing in the school. I was a champion girl. I still have like a picture with myself holding a trophy and as the fastest girl, and then I was standing beside the fastest boy. Nobody could beat me as a woman. The only person that could beat me was a man. And
Wow.
I think from that time, I kind of just realized that, listen, like it's possible. Things are possible. Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.